Hi everyone, today I'm showing another process video for Peartree Cutfiles, this time using this fabulous circle background cut file. I knew I wanted to do something a bit different with this, so what I've done is I've cut it out from an Amy Tangerine late afternoon paper. It's quite a busy paper and not a colour that I would normally choose to work with, but I've paired it with the craft on the background. I've stuck the edge of the cut file down flat to the cardstock, and then what I'm doing is the inside sides of the circle I'm just popping up on foam dots. It creates a really nice kind of textured effect, and you get the subtle kind of bubbly kind of circle effect that you'll see. So I'm using 2 photos on this layout and I'm just backing them in this mustard gingham patterned paper from the Simple Stories Cozy Days collection. I'm just distressing the edges, it's one of my favourite things to do at the moment. I'm using 2 photos, which is kind of my go-to, but this time instead of layering them together in a cluster, I'm going to split them up. So I'm just picked out this cut apart tag sheet, and I'm finding a couple of tags that I wouldn't necessarily use the whole tag. I'm just distressing the edge of that, and what I do decide to do is kind of do a bit of a mirror image, so both sides have different tags, and I've pulled out these Bramble Fox perspectives to use. I'm absolutely loving the autumn collection that Morag's designed for Bramble Fox. They are so cute and I can't get enough of all these leaves. So I'm just adding my photo and the tags to the layout using more foam to give it even more of a 3D effect. I do love having lots of layers that pop up off the page. So I'm just adding some holes to my tags. Everyone's different, but I can't stand to have a tag that's not got a hole, it just doesn't sit right. So I've just tied a little bow, and that's going to sit in the middle of my hole eventually. I'm just adding the Happy Days, and I think I'm going to use that for my title to start with. So I've just added some baker's twine to the tag on the left. So you'll see what I'm doing now is I'm adding a cluster of ephemera. So I'm using some Jen Hadfield the Avenue die cuts and some chipboard pieces that are from the Simple Stories Cozy Days collection as well. I really love these autumnal trees from the Jen Hadfield collection. They really work well with this page. So you'll see I play about a bit with the location of where I'm going to put all my little pieces. And basically, if it goes on the left hand photo, then I'm trying to mirror it on the right hand side as well, just so that they kind of all match. I do quite a bit of faffing around on this layout when I'm not quite sure where to put things, and I really want to put these animal perspectives on, but unfortunately the hedgehog just doesn't quite work out. So these photos are of a trip to Eam Hall, so that's why I've put the little houses on, although you can't actually see the hall in the pictures, just kind of a little nod to where we were. Adding in another little squirrel just to tie in with the squirrel that I've popped next to the photo on the right hand side. And then that little book says Our Story, which works really well because actually where we were visiting is where we're planning to have our wedding next year. So although it's autumnal, it's not just about autumn. There's another story kind of hidden there. So I feel like I need something to the bottom left hand side of the right hand side photo, so I'm just adding a kind of a subtitle that just says happy together. So it's happy days, happy together. Adding a few splatters of gold paint and some gold puffy stickers from the Jen Hadfield collection, and you'll see on my final layout that I have actually added some journaling and I followed the contours of the bubbles at the bottom. Thanks for joining me today, and don't forget to check out the Peartree Cutfiles website and Facebook group, and I'll pop links below.